Hey guys, Steve, and I'm here to share a story to you about camp and how I've sort of seen God in it. So this is a story back in 2011 when I was first applying to camp. Now I had just done LID and I had just done Progies the year before that, and the year before that I had gone there as a camper. Right, so I was feeling pretty set that I was going to get whatever I applied for, and I was set on that I was a counselor. I had done LID, I had done some placements there, I'd been a counselor, and that was what I was in my mind. And well, when I applied, I didn't get it. Now I was extremely disappointed, and I didn't know what to think about it, but they had offered me a job in the kitchen. Now, I'd never set foot in the kitchen before other than to grab the forks for dinner. So, in my mind, I was already saying no, but I said I'll take a couple weeks to think about it and I'll get back to you. Now, I talked to my parents and they, gave me some advice that I didn't really want to listen to, so then they suggested that I talk to some other people, like Caitlin and Penny, and after talking to them, I did accept the job in the kitchen. And yeah, so then my first week of camp comes along, and in my mind, I had set myself that I'm the quiet counselor type. All I do is listen. I'm the guy that listens and stuff, and I'll talk and all that kind of thing. But I'm not going to be the crazy fun, jumping around, going crazy, right? That's what kitchen does, because kitchen does kitchen and also program. And I had set my mind that I can't do any of this. But after my first week of camp, I had worked with we were working with city kids, and so we go on the buses and we pick up all the kids. And I sat with a kid for 3 hours just talking about hockey, and by the end of the week he was crying because he was gonna miss me so much, because I had meant so much to him. And that was a really big experience for me, that I was working with God at camp, and I'd never meant so much to someone that they would cry because they weren't going to see me again. And then as camp went on, we had intermediate week, and that was huge. There must have been 168 campers, something like that, and it was absolutely crazy. There was no. But it was fun, right? And I was a mermaid for. You'll see on my shirt it says mermaid right there. Yeah. So that was fun, and I learned a lot about myself in those moments. I come up with these crazy voices, and I sort of turn into a whole another person when I'm at camp, and it's really interesting and it's really awesome, and I'm really in sync with God, and so I was I get really into the role that I'm playing, and it was awesome. And by the end of the week, I had campers chanting my name, and everyone was going crazy. And when I came back last year, it was my second year. And I had all the campers, every camper remembered who I was from last year, and they were all chanting my name, and it was just really cool, and it was just it was a moment in my life, because I'm not very confident in myself, and it was very at camp, I learned a lot about myself, and I learned not to sort of judge myself in that kind of way, and anyways, I really saw God, and I felt so in sync with God, because you're separated from society, and it's just you and the people around you, and you're singing songs, and you're doing camp stuff, and you don't feel that you're being pressured by anyone to do anything. You can just sing it out to God. Why not? You look to your left and you have someone shouting their heart out, and you look to your right and you have another person shouting their heart out. So what do? You do it yourself. And yeah, that's my story. At camp, I just feel so in sync with God, and I really feel that everyone should get to experience those experiences, and I could tell you many stories of through lid, through camp, through progies even, just feeling God and really seeing Him. I really like the taste and see. It's you. The tasting part is when you really like. It's like grabbing the one your first bite and you savor it and you take your time. That's what camp's like. You go there for a week, but it feels like a month. You work there for 2 months, it feels like a year. It's really cool how time is irrelevant and it seems to go at the speed that you choose it to go at. And yeah, that's my story that I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you liked it, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to come. Bye.